Hello, welcome back for third segment in my guide to the Brigantine City Council election. I'd like to talk for a moment about, again, the job of being on City Council. The job of being on City Council is, as I see it, and I know as our Democratic candidates see it, is to do the best you can for all the people of the town, to understand their needs and their concerns and to balance those against the needs and concerns of others. It's simple to say, sometimes difficult to do, but you have to be committed to doing it. In this election, we have a very clear choice between people who are committed to solving problems, Lisa McClay, Frank Kern, Robert Palillo, and they've demonstrated that, Lisa and Frank have demonstrated that in their time on City Council. And unfortunately, on the other side, you have people who have decided, apparently, that they will be the party of no. And what I mean by that is, they don't want discussion. They don't want an exchange of ideas. That's exactly what we're supposed to be doing in City Council, is exchanging ideas and, hashing through them until we come to a resolution that's best for all. But we haven't gotten that. What we've gotten from our mayor and from Councilman Simpson, unfortunately, is instantaneous no on the subject of the golf course. Reasonable people see, and I'll talk more about the golf course in another segment, people understood we have a problem with the golf course and we need to address it. From the beginning, the response of Phil and Andy was, no, we're not going to talk about it, we're not going to do anything. When it came to the proposal for part-time firefighters, which inarguably will save money and will have no detrimental impact on services, again, Phil and Andy, absolutely not. We're not even going to talk about it. When the majority on council wanted to even talk about the idea of looking at maybe a public safety director, keeping an open mind as to whether or not they would ultimately do it, and in fact, we ultimately decided not to, and chiefs have since been appointed. But the very idea was something that Andy and Phil did not want to have discussed in any public session. It's even gotten to the point over the past 20 months where routine, necessary things such as bond ordinances to purchase much-needed equipment for our fire department, our public works departments, were dragged out for months with silly questions and meaningless objections. Things which were always routinely approved could not be approved. Why? Because they were somebody else's ideas. You can't have a clash of ideas, you can't have a melding of ideas if the ideas are all on one side, and sadly, that's what we have.